Greetings and salutations, and we are back with But Will It Snipe? Which, if you're new to the channel, which I've picked up quite a few people that are new, it's where I take weapons that are not sniper rifles or marksman rifles, and I put them through, well, a battery of tests to see if they actually have, the ability to snipe things at a distance. Yes, I do it in hardcore, but that's because the whole purpose of this thing is not to see if they will snipe in, say, Warzone, or if they will snipe in, say, Standard. What started this whole series was the fact that people were complaining all the time on Twitter. Oh, I can't believe the lethality of this gun. I died in X amount of rounds at this range. It's overpowered. Or I died in so many rounds at this range. Clearly they're cheating. This whole series is to disprove that these people are cheating. Now, some people, they obviously are, but I'm not talking accuracy. I'm talking purely from the damage standpoint. So you will see me trying to attempt long shots with weapons that are not sniper rifles or marksman rifles. Be that as it may, I am going to run... I might as well run Quartermaster as well. I don't really care. I'm going to be running the Ladra, which is the newest SMG. It's only level 13. I didn't get to use it a whole lot. But that's what I'm going to be running with. And as always, we're going to try to find a match in hardcore. Always on team deathmatch. Because that gives you the best setup. In terms of, like, you don't have to worry about, like, domination. You don't have to worry about small maps, like 24/7 stakeout. You don't have to worry about over-penetration of rounds with, like, 24/7 stakeout. So you don't have to worry about any of that. You can have the full spectrum of maps. Preferably Vault. I've never played on, what was that one that brought out with? It's they came out with. It's the bullet train. Okay, Nuketown's not bad, because you can get some long shots on Nuketown. The bullet train one, I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember if it's just, I don't know if it's called just like bullet or train. I haven't played that one either. Supposedly that has a really long shot too, so. I'm hoping for a vault match, but I'll settle for Nuketown, and I will settle for okay. Okay, never mind. This is not the Ladra. I would like my Ladra. Thank you. Alright. This is still not the Ladra? Why is it not? But where's my Ladra? Can I have it? Alright, let's see if I can get it. No, it's not giving it to me. Why is it not? Why can I not get my SMG of choice? Cool. And they're still not giving it to me. It's still the XM4. What's going on? This is not right. No lethal equipment, huh? Why can't I have lethal equipment? It says lethal equipment, frag. But I don't have any lethal equipment. What is this? Other people have lethal equipment. There. They won't let me have my Ladra, so I'm upset. I want to know why I can't have my loadout. What, like... Like, I don't get it. I'm given no lethal equipment. Other people are given lethals. I'm only given the XM4. Like, man, I want to know why I'm not being allowed to have my weapons. Like, I want the Ladra, but it's not giving it to me. I don't get it. Wow. Can I be done with this, Apparently no. It's not... I'm upset. It's giving me a bare bones M4, and it's not allowing me anything. Oh. Okay. I didn't also test the Ladra at the firing range, which is what I normally do. Well, this one doesn't count because it wasn't with the Ladra, but I'm going to leave it in. Oh wow, I didn't have to play the game. Does this guy have a 5 kill? Quint kill? Bench. Oh, he had a quad kill. I was robbed. I was robbed of that quad kill. Alright, so we're going to see what's actually going on here. Maybe I'll be able to see what's going on. Take this into the firing range. Again, is that a Ladra? No, it's not. What is going... Okay, this game has completely decided it does not want to cooperate. So I'll relaunch the whole game. This is what happens. And this is another reason why I never edit my videos. Because the game, it'll start having issues like this. This is great evidence for Activision and... Who was the one that made this? Was this Treyarch that made this? It's great evidence for Treyarch too. Hey, Treyarch, Activision, whoever. Look at this. This is what happens. I made all I did is I booted up the game, and there I go, sounding like a 56-year-old man. I started up the game, made a loadout, and then the loadout decided it didn't want to work anymore. Why is it not working? What is going on with this game lately? I've never had issues like this until... That's not what I wanted. I never had issues with this until recently. That's the one I wanted. Contraband. I don't even care about the rebar chuck. You know what? I'll take the collie sticks. Cool. I had no... They didn't give me any sort of grenades or anything. It was a sad day. Actually... Yeah, I'll still keep going with flashbang. Wow, I had these perks and everything all picked out, and then they just took them all away. What's this? Unrespawn record killer's last one position. That's stupid. Shadows that don't explode stuff. Quartermaster so I could see it coming. Ooh. Obviously, I can't get a specialty because I don't have one yet, but now that we have this, and it didn't have a rename. Blah. There. Now let's try it. There we go. That's at 25. Seven shots at 75 meters. So the damage fall off is pretty bad. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 headshots to take off the 3 plates. Yeah, this has no lethality beyond like 10 meters. At 10 meters, it's probably gonna have what, 3, 4, 7, 8, 12 shots total at 10 meters. So the lethality on this it lacks a lot to be desired. Now we're going to be able to see if I can find one that I can actually use, assuming it doesn't mess up again. So I'm kind of concerned about the lethality to see if I can do long shots now. In hardcore, anyway. In standard, I think I can work with the recoil and maybe get it to be serviceable. Firing range has a couple of long shot areas. I'll give it a shot. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's okay. If I had, as much as I hate to say it, shoot house would be brilliant. You can get a lot of good long shots on shoot house. I used to do a lot of But Will It Snipes in the Modern Warfare 3 on shoot house. Hopefully this works, and I can actually test and see if this can long shot on hardcore. I'm going to leave all that previous stuff. I don't edit. I never edit. That's one of the things I pride myself on. People say, well, why do you pride yourself on the ability to not edit? 2 things. One, when editing, I hate the sound of my own voice when hearing it back through a video. And 2, I'm not a fan of just showing the best version of myself, because it's not organic. It doesn't come off as like genuine, because there is times that you will fail. There's times that you won't play the way you should, and that shows up in a non-edited video. You get to see all the faults, the foibles, where you've made mistakes. Wow, that is 41 meters, and it requires 2 shots in hardcore. And the first one was a dome. This is not looking good for this.
Hostiles reclaimed the lead. In the lead. Stay on task.
I mean, if he's going to turn his back to me...
We're winning. Keep it that way.
That sway when walking is just absolutely abysmal. Okay, that's ally. I almost shot him. Not gonna lie, I strongly considered pulling the trigger. Alright, 45. It still takes 2 shots. It's not the... Like I said, it's already not promising. 100% not promising. Okay. He ran by me. Okay. Double. Okay, that was that was me being an idiot. I should have waited for the Molotov to clear. I got shot from behind. Did I literally just get shot from behind by a teammate? I'm gonna be upset if I did. I'd be a little bit miffed. Okay. There was another guy to the left.
Hostile UAV established.
I mean, it's pretty accurate. I'll give him that. You know, when you snap it down to semi-auto, it's got a pretty good reduction in kick. Don't do that, dude. I heard your boots coming up behind me and everything. Dude, you should have played around that.
Behind Crimson.
Team, okay. I was gonna say, do not walk through there, team. Terrible. Probably a guy over here sniping, isn't there?
The lead is ours.
But there is. There is. He's gonna be over here now. I hit him. This is definitely not a long-range weapon for sure. The lethality on this is one above dog water. I mean, let's see, that right there was even a dome shot, and it didn't kill him. So it's not good. It's not so good. He's probably right over there though. Shocker. I thought I got him. Usually pretty good with blind grenades like that. Usually. There are times that I don't quite get them, but never can tell unless you try. Well, thanks, team. Yeah, I did not walk into your line of fire. You literally resist. Okay. That felt good. Right in the back. Should be used to it by now. Wow, that was like 10 meters away and it still wasn't a one-shot headshot. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's see if I can cause any more problems. The more that I hit scout pulse, and I always die. It's a common issue. I hit scout pulse and I'll die like right after I hit it. That's a common issue too. I'll look the wrong way. Happens way more than I want to talk about. Yeah, that was bad.
They're walking all over you. Have some goddamn pride.
There we go.
Underwhelming effort.
I tried. Didn't do too well. But the lethality is not there for sure. That's not bad. That's not a bad one either. Wow. Good shot. That's a good quick fire. He got him. And impressed, actually. I'm impressed he got the second one through the window. That was like legitimately the chef's kiss on that one. It was like right through that window. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Never played on Haven. I'll give it a shot. I wonder. The monolithic suppressor gives it damage range, but I take that away and we'll put on that. That's what we'll try. We'll see if I can get rid of some sway. Maybe get some better shots. I don't think it's going to help with the lethality at all. Because I just took bullet velocity off, so... It's so hard to try to balance the SMG to have that bullet velocity, the lethality, longer range, and then to have it have, aiming idle sway and everything. Then again, it's SMGs are not meant to do this. For some reason, pistols can do it, but the SMGs that fire the same caliber rounds can't seem to. So,
Hardcore team
kind of
deathmatch.
tragic.
We have our orders. See it through. We've claimed the advantage. Now hold it.
I have not played on this map, so I do not know where all the spawn locations and everything is. So, well, that was terrible. I walk outside and there's
Given up the lead.
2 people. Okay.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
The chair just sank.
Hostiles reclaimed the lead.
I could tell it sank. I felt the hydraulic kind of go,
You're falling
Compress.
behind, Crimson.
which means I need to fix it. Wow. He was at full auto and he... Hold on. Just a second. There it goes. Better.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
Oh yeah. That's the Siren 9mm. Okay. Siren 9mm is not bad. It's got better lethality at range than this. I figured I was dead. Oh, okay. He survived the frag grenade in the corner. Did he have EOD or? Yeah. Getting absolutely hosed this round. Guess it helps to know the map, doesn't it? Yeah, I am playing like garbage. Like the third time I've walked out of a door, didn't know which way to go, and went the wrong way. Kind of sad when the pistol has more lethality than this, though. Wow, thanks, team. Glad I had my dome rearranged. That was, mighty kind of you. And my teammates did not pick up that kill. That's tragic.
Enemy RCXD detected. Enemy UAV inbound.
Oh. Yeah, I am playing like garbage. 100%. Wow, my teammate couldn't even pick up the kill. He saw me get gunned down in front of him and he still couldn't pick up the kill. You see, I didn't know that there was only like one path over through here, and that's right through here. Did not know that.
You're being outplayed, Crimson One. Step it up. The CIA against a handful of goddamn criminals. And this
Yeah,
is what you can do.
that guy right there, 27 and 8. Yep. Yeah, he made us all look like a joke. Five in a row, and then he ends up shooting a friendly. Yeah. What I can see, this weapon does not have the lethality range. Like, let me. You saw how many it took. It took like 15 at range for the Ladra. Okay, it's 75 meters. See if I can actually sight this in now. Wow, this thing does not have the range at all. It's way off. Wow. That thing even shoot 75. Well, nevertheless, 3 at 25 way outnumbers the Ladra here. Yeah. Those two of those weren't even headshots. Like if I was to change the loadout to nope. If I was to change the loadout, I'll get let me go back. Jeez, I'm making mistake after mistake today. That's it. Let me put an optic on this so I can see what I'm doing. Doesn't matter. I'll take off the rapid fire. Not that it really matters in this regard. At the 75 meters, it took forever to get shots and to kill anything from that range. See what I mean? A pistol, 3 headshots from 75 meters, and it's lethal. The Ladra, I mean, that's not even a headshot. That one was. That one was. Yeah, still 3 headshots from that range. It's not accurate, but it's more lethal than the Ladra. And the Ladra just has a higher caliber, I believe. Or is it 9mm? Doesn't say. It's not going to make it. It does not have the lethality at range, sadly. So within 10 meters, I can understand getting absolutely shredded by this gun. 100% would understand. Even on like Warzone. But anything beyond 25, if they're hitting you 5-6 times and you're dying to this, that's a little suspicious in my book. Because it just does not have lethality whatsoever. That aside, is it good? I mean, it definitely has potential. Like, let me go back into the firing range and I'll go full auto. See? Like, it's got definite potential at short range. "18 rounds, full plate. And that's mostly center mass. It's got potential, for sure. But it's by no means highly lethal. Like other SMGs. Other SMGs, especially in my But Will It Snipe series, I was one-shotting people 75 meters on extraction. So, there you go. The Ladra just doesn't have it. It's fun. It's a nice little SMG, but can't hit the long shots. Just can't do it. But I hope you enjoyed this video, because I had fun making it. I always have fun making these. I do need to go through and start doing like more aftermarket part videos about the aftermarket parts that I do have and if they're good or not, or if I like how I perceive them as an aftermarket part. Or I have to start going through and doing ones of videos where I deal with certain blueprints I do have, like the Gloom Knot blueprint, right? So on and so forth. I do have to go through and do those because I think showing those blueprints will kind of shine a light on it. I mean, they're not any blueprint you can purchase in the store because they're all earned blueprints. So if you've missed out on them, you're never gonna kind of get it, which sucks. So I don't even know if that series would be that applicable. So I don't know. I do like the But Will It Recoil or But Does It Recoil, and I do like the But Will It Snipe series. I still have to do a couple of them in the But Does It Sway, where I try to reduce aiming idle sway as much as humanly possible for snipers and for marksmen. So that's still coming. But I hope you appreciate this video. I hope you like this video. If you do, that's great. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, and I don't mean hitting like I don't do that. I don't try to stump for that stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video though. I really do. I had fun, even though in a couple of those maps I played like absolute manure. I look forward to making another one. I didn't do the CR. I don't think I did. I did the AMAX, But Will It Recoil? I have not done it, But Will It Snipe? Kind of a foregone conclusion as it's an assault rifle that it will, but it might just be fun to fool around with it. I'm gonna have to revisit now that I have more that's under secondaries. Now that I have more, I have these all max levels, and I have these higher, and I have that max level now, basically max level with all the attachments. So I'm gonna have to come back and revisit this one too, the Siren 9mm. But I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.